get you to pretty much do all of his bidding, because I've been watching Gacy, and he's been a guy that's been very, very manipulating here in NXT.
He's screaming right now as a tag was made, and finally Onofre getting back in, and can Onofre and Blade string together wins? It's something they haven't been able to do in NXT, but right now they are putting it together.
Great tag team action, minus the push-ups. Knowing what winning is all about.
Well, I believe a tag was made. Reed is legal, but I don't think anyone realized it from the Diane as Briggs just wiping out the field, and now he does realize it. And is it Briggs and Jensen? That'll be the new #1 contenders. Whoa!
Wow.
And Jensen wanting in. This could be the turning point in the matchup. What the?
Going up to
what
the
are these two
rendition.
doing?
Here we go, skinning the cat.
Walking the tightrope, wiping out the field. Briggs and Jensen rolling. Are they going to be the #1 contenders? Are they next in line for the NXT Tag Team titles? When you talk about tag teams, how about the power shift on Raw with the return of the OC?
Yeah, talking about backup. AJ Styles needed backup at the right time, and he got it.
Well, the backup for Jensen is his partner, Briggs, who tags in and is now wiping out the field. And
Oh, God!
You ever see something like that, Book?
I have not. Not in my 32 years in this business. This big guy is on the move.
You said it was the year of the big man, and Briggs the biggest in this match, overpowering everyone. Big splash.
Wow!
Onofre. Blade.
Wow.
Gacy's beside himself.
You talking about high impact?
Oh, come on. Oh.
The X Factor right there, Gacy.
Oh, not like this. Gacy and cave-in. That's Cameron Grimes. Grimes. Wait a minute. Cover. Shoulder drop.
You gotta be kidding me.
They've done it.
Here are your winners, Malik Blade, Idris Milton.
Blade and Onofre are the #1 contenders.
You gotta be kidding me.
What do you think of him now, Book?
You talk about being in the right place at the right time. Cash their ticket. You gotta love it.